Reports are emerging that Saudi Arabia's Aramco facility at Ras Tanura has been struck by a drone attack. The strike triggered a fire outbreak and has forced a shutdown of operations at the refinery. Early reports suggest the drone may be linked to Iran or an Iran backed group. If confirmed, this is not just a regional escalation. This is a direct hit on the global energy supply. Let's put this in perspective. Ras Tanura is not a minor facility. It sits on the eastern coast of Saudi Arabia and is one of the most strategically significant oil refineries on the planet. Saudi Aramco, the largest oil producer in the world, runs its operations there. The refinery processes hundreds of thousands of barrels per day and feeds directly into international export markets. When something happens at Ras Tanura, every energy market in the world reacts. According to early reports, the drone strike ignited a fire serious enough that Saudi authorities ordered a full operational shutdown. That decision alone signals the damage may be substantial. You don't shut down a facility of that size without significant reason. The possible origin of the drone is drawing immediate attention. Some reports point toward Yemen, suggesting involvement by an Iran backed proxy group. This is not without precedent. In 2019, a coordinated attack on Saudi oil infrastructure at Abqaiq temporarily knocked out a significant portion of Saudi Arabia's entire production capacity. That single event sent oil prices surging overnight. If today's strike follows a similar pattern, and if it is confirmed as Iran linked, it represents a major escalation at an already extraordinarily tense moment in the region. The strategic logic behind targeting energy infrastructure is straightforward. Physical damage is only part of it. Striking a facility like Ras Tanura sends a message. It pressures global markets. It signals reach and capability. And it raises the cost of confrontation for everyone, not just the parties directly involved. The timing here cannot be ignored. US and Iranian forces are already in direct military confrontation. Saudi Arabia sits at the center of Gulf security. Pulling Riyadh's energy infrastructure into this conflict risks widening the crisis well beyond a bilateral exchange between Washington and Tehran. Markets are already watching. Oil traders respond to disruption in Saudi Arabia almost instantly. Even a temporary shutdown at a facility this size can drive price volatility. Shipping insurance rates in the Gulf will rise. Energy importing nations across Europe, Asia, and beyond will begin contingency planning immediately. The questions driving the next phase of this story are significant. How severe is the actual damage? How long will operations remain offline? Will Saudi Arabia hold back or respond? And if evidence directly links this strike to Iran or the IRGC, how does that change the diplomatic and military calculus across the region? Saudi Arabia has invested heavily in air defense systems specifically designed to protect its oil infrastructure. If a drone penetrated those defenses tonight, that failure will trigger serious security reviews and serious questions. Right now, fire containment is underway. Damage assessment is ongoing. The full scope of the disruption is still being evaluated. But the significance of this strike is not in question. Ras Tanura is not a symbolic target. It is one of the load-bearing pillars of global energy stability. Hitting it at this moment in this conflict changes the scale of what we are dealing with. We are monitoring official statements from Saudi authorities, Aramco, regional governments, and global energy markets in real time. Stay with us.